Good afternoon, Ohio DECA, and welcome to the Career Development Conference 2010. I'm a senior at Licking Heights High School, and this is my second year in DECA. My passion for DECA, like many, was discovered at the annual Ohio DECA Summer Leadership Retreat, better known as DECA Camp. Throughout high school, I have been a member of my school's varsity volleyball team, as well as a member of a competitive dance squad. I also work part-time at the Gahanna YMCA as a lifeguard and front desk associate. I would like to thank Mitch Fink, our wonderful leadership coordinator, for being continuously willing to help us, although we can be a handful at times. I would also like to thank Will and Joey for inspiring me to run for SUVP. I wouldn't have and couldn't have done it without you guys. Lastly, I would like to thank my advisor, my fellow officers, Mr. Jim Price, and all of Ohio DECA for making this possible. These past 2 years in DECA have been some of the best times of my life. I'll never forget the satisfaction I felt when I completed a project, or the look on my partner's face when we heard our names called at awards last year. While my ride is almost over, I encourage all of you to make the most of your experiences in DECA. The friendships, memories, and lessons will last a lifetime, so enjoy these days and don't let a moment slip away.
Your 2010-2011 Ohio DECA Southeast Region Vice President, Sarah Goff.
Hey Ohio DECA. Serving as your parliamentarian has been the greatest opportunity that I've ever been given, and meeting you all individually are some of the greatest experiences that I'll ever have. I come from the small town of St. Mary's, so I'm a senior at Memorial High School. I'm currently working in my third year as a detailsman at a local Ford dealership. I'm extremely involved in community services, including a Christmas and coat drive and a Pay It Forward program. I'm a member of my school's science and Spanish clubs, and I'm also involved in our track field events, and I love to trick water ski. With all the success that I've had during my senior year, I would like to thank those who helped me get me here. To my chapter, I'm a Senior 1, Mrs. Lisi, Ms. Frobos, my entire family, and of course my best friend Sammy Amy. You have provided me so much support in practice. To Mr. Fink and Mr. Price for guiding me towards my ambitions. Without all of you, I couldn't have made it this far, and I look forward to making you all proud during this year.
Here he is, your 2010-2011 Ohio DECA parliamentarian, Chandler Swanson. Hey Ohio DECA. I'm a senior at Oak Harbor High School, and this is my second year as a DECA member, and my enthusiasm has never been greater. My love for DECA is due in part to those hours spent working on projects, the stories that we will always laugh about, and the friendships made along the way. Throughout my 4 years at Oak Harbor, I have participated in football, basketball, track, and baseball. I have been involved in FCCLA and Foreign Language Club, and also this year, I work as an assistant to my school's athletic director. I would first like to thank Mitch Fink for helping the state officers be able to put this all together, and of course, always making us look good. I would like to thank my chapter because without the help of them, none of this would have been possible. I would like to thank my family and friends for always being supportive. And lastly, I would like to thank my advisor for not only being the best teacher I've ever had, but the best mother too. The memories I will walk away with through DECA will last a lifetime. I will never forget how hard I laughed in Louisville, or how bad my stomach dropped at FLC. So I leave you with this, Ohio DECA. Don't take these days for granted. Sit back and take it all in, because a wise man once said, time flies when you're having fun. Your 2010-2011 Ohio DECA Secretary-Treasurer, Jake Scott.
Hey Ohio DECA, I would first off like to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to represent you. This has been one of the greatest opportunities of my life. Throughout my high school career at Kent Roosevelt High School, I have been the yearbook editor, a cheerleader, danced, and played lacrosse. But I never imagined that I would be given the opportunity to serve you as a state officer. It was not until I broke my back in a car accident that I became highly involved in DECA. The accident forced me to quit sports and put focus on this prestigious program. The last 2 years in DECA have taught me so much about myself. Going to DECA camp and meeting students from across Ohio helped me realize my true potential. After graduation, I plan to attend Kent State University to study marketing. Finally, I would like to thank my DECA chapter and advisor, Brent Piper, for all the support and help through this year so far. I would also like to thank Kathy Lauer. I could have never gotten here without your help. To my fellow officers, you have truly become my best friends. Thank you for such an amazing year.
Your 2010-2011 Ohio DECA Northeast Vice President, Kayla Heritage.
I kill for an adventure, just you and I in the curves and bar, dancing to you, so that we learn disappear when you shout.
Hey Ohio DECA! First off, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to serve you. It has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. I've enjoyed meeting you all and am amazed by all your accomplishments. I come from a small town in the northwest corner of the state called Defiance. Here I live with my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister. I'm a senior at Defiance High School where I've been involved in DECA for 2 years. In addition, I serve as president of National Honor Society, team captain of Quiz Team, and leader of my church youth group. I also enjoy tutoring junior high students. After graduation, I plan to attend Miami University and major in economics. In my downtime, I love to read, listen to music, hang out with friends, and of course, go shopping. I would like to take a moment to thank a few individuals. First, to my family. Thanks for always being there. I couldn't have done this without you. To my chapter advisor, Mr. Jeremy Nadler, you have provided so much support and inspiration. And it goes without saying how wonderful and friendly Mr. Fink, Mr. Price, and my fellow DECA officers have been. And finally, thanks to you, Ohio DECA. You have made this year one I will never forget. I wish you luck in the upcoming awards, but remember, no matter what happens, we truly are all winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Ohio DECA Female Public Relations Officer, Jennifer Sewell.
Hello, Ohio DECA. I want to start off by thanking you all for giving me the opportunity to be one of your state officers. I currently attend Gahanna Lincoln High School, where I received all conference and all district honors for football, and I am also involved with our school's yearbook as well as DECA. I enjoy spending time with my friends and coaching my little brother's basketball team. As well as coaching, I work part-time at Abercrombie & Fitch. Next year, I plan on attending Ohio Northern University to play football and study pharmaceutical business with a direct in marketing. As I move forward in this new chapter of my life, I will never forget the awesome memories I had in high school. I would like to thank my parents for giving me the drive to succeed and my brother and 2 older sisters for influencing me to be myself. I would also like to thank my advisor, Mr. Lynch, for giving me the opportunity to be involved in DECA, as he has been a great mentor to me. I don't know what I would do without my classmates in DECA and the state officers because they have been such a huge part in making this year special. I would also like to thank Mr. Price and Mr. Fink for making this year great.
Ladies and gents, I'd like to introduce to you your 2010-2011 Ohio DECA Central Region Vice President, Kyle Beverly.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna